Now, where the hell's this dog at? I said something is on your mind. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Do you know anything about the old building to the east? Do you know anything about the old building to the west? This is an old mountain shelter, built long before any of the ski cabins were ever started. Now it's just a home to a sorrowful fate. Inside it lives Cian, an older bear cat that's been in there for a long time. But he's also not keen on leaving. As far as I could gather, he's not been very responsive to me or anyone over the years. You could of course try your own luck. I know who he is. We've talked to him once. He asked for something. I got it done. He wanted what? Honey? Yeah, honey. What, you want more honey? You know your name is Cian. Oh, I know your name is Cian. Are you okay? Do not speak that name. Oh, sorry, I heard it from someone else. No one dares speak that name, for it is as dead as its bearer. You don't look dead to me, I think. No, indeed, the frost likes to play around with you that way. Never sharp enough to deal a lethal blow, or rather keep you on the edge of becoming a pallid corpse. Can I help? I can make some fire. Do not assume you know what I've suffered through, and that you can simply fix it, like you fixed the lodges for those demons to return. Oh, I see. What do you do here? Nothing. I do nothing. Nothing but sit and freeze, that is what I do. Can I get you something warm to eat, maybe? You fool, there's nothing in this world that would ever begin to warm these old insides. Is that a challenge? It is nothing but a shallow attempt at sympathy. Sounds like a challenge to me. Alright, what do you want? Hearty soup for Cian. I can build that. Wait, does this place... I don't know if this place should have a kitchen, right? Yeah, it does have a kitchen. Carrots, beans, potato, herbs, onion. Carrots, beans, potatoes, herb, onion. Carrots, beans, potatoes, herb, onion. Let's go bring it back to Cian, whatever his name is. I brought you something. Thought you'd need more than usual, so I made more than usual. I told you your efforts are quite futile. Futile and savory. Give it here. Do you like it? Oh, You've done quite the impossible feat. You've given me a memory. Memory I thought was long forgotten. Oh yes, there isn't anything in this world quite as magnificent as a shady branch on a hot summer morning. At the end of the day, it's still only you that needs to be satisfied, so being mindful of the branches in a life is a good idea. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is nothing at all. But as quickly as I learned, that philosophy only works when you're content with a little that you're born with. My regularly scheduled nothing was abruptly interrupted one day by those that are never content. They chased me for hours and finally cornered and trapped me. I was suddenly just a trophy, something to be taken and sold, forever doomed to a life of nothing by force. Memory I thought was long forgotten long ago. I didn't know. Can I help you? Do you want to get out of here? There was nothing in the world I would have wanted more a few years ago. Now I have nothing to return to. Time has passed over me and over the world. The creature that came here is gone, and so is its home. It was replaced by me, and I live here in this run-down cold ruin. But I will continue this debate no longer. I leave you with something in return for your soup. There are dark forces you do not understand that govern this world. They sometimes torment my dreams and bother my sleep. The answer you seek are behind doors locked by these forces. You must find 3 horned devils by the sea. They will lead you where you wish to go. Is that the freaking... Those are the bats. Alright, what do you guys got for me? What are you gonna call me out from the dark bird's lair? Didn't look that dark to me. Typical wise guy. Your flesh looks nice and tender, just like he likes it. Thank you. Yes, nice and juicy. We're by the sea. I count 1, 2, 3 weird-looking devils. Do you know anything about dark forces? Do we know? Ha! He's killing me over here. Whoa there, guy. Well, we know nothing on an empty stomach. Yeah, that's right. We want something nice and juicy for ourselves. If we were to know anything that is... Well, I've thought about it, and you can't have a bite of me. Hey, what are you, a ding-dong? That's disgusting. I would never go on his turf, but we could go for some nice peaches. Those are real nice and juicy. Yeah, but not just any peaches. They better be nice and cooked and tender-like. And there better be enough for all of us. There's some peaches up here, so... Oh, cook 3 peach cobbler for the flight. Damn it! Peach cobbler. Needy-ass bats. Peach cobbler. So, you got our peaches? I do. I got 3 peach cobblers for you. Good, good. Yeah, these will do. So, what do you want to know? Has he come to you? Has he talked to you? He? Yeah, the bloody prince, the sanguinary sovereign, the bird god. I don't think so. I don't know. I've never heard of anyone like that. But you are looking for him, correct? Otherwise, what are you doing fetching peaches for a bunch of good-looking weirdos? Well, I've had some weird dreams lately, so he has paid you a visit. It was just his dreams. Just as usual, MO. Before he hunts your flesh and feasts on your remains, he terrorizes your dreams to tenderize your brain. For better eating, you know. The fewer your thoughts, the better, less chewy. I'm both scared and also do not believe a word you're saying. Oh no, well, don't come to us when you will be another bag of bones of his first pile. I don't think you thought of that one through. Listen, if you're so sure he does not exist, we challenge you. Yes, we challenge you to prove that he does not exist. That's how it's usually done, yeah? Go to the Forbidden Forest, the dark room to the east, you'll find an entrance to a cave. That's the last place we saw him, or we think we did. He doesn't like to be seen. Just once they're fine and bring us evidence that he does not exist. It's the only way to prove your theory, of course. Oh, I have the wings. Or the feathers. Found anything? Bet you didn't even give it a go. I did actually. I found this feather. You what? Found feather? A feather? From him? This is it. This proves everything. We knew it. You're right to be scared. Your body felt it before your mind caught up. That fear in your spine was just your survival instincts trying to save you. If only it knew better than to even try. The bird god is real. The bloody prince of darkness lives. He roams the dark caves. We knew we saw him with our own eyes, we did. He has a dark figure, bloodshot eyes, and a giant scaly wings. Whoa. His monstrous wings shed bloody feathers every day, making way for new ones. His sharp claws and needle-like jaws can even tear through a coconut, yes, and he will bring his wrath upon the world once again. All hail the world god. Or god. You have found evidence. It's so clear now. You must go find him. You must. No, I certainly wasn't. Oh yes, he calls for you. You must seek him. You now know where you must go to find him. Cave. The cave. How could he have been so blind? Don't answer that. In our last voyage there we found this key on the ground. Well, we found a little fuzzy thing that came with it. Might be useful to get inside the cave. What if I refuse to go look for your bird god? Then he will come looking first. Alright, solid agreement. Look at that fuzzy charm. Alright. So I'm still missing 2 more keys for that area. Well, I don't remember which doors it opens, so I gotta check it all. Oh, that's iron key. I think the feather one's up here somewhere. Or the fuzzy one's up here somewhere. Yep. Alright. Let's see what's in this part of the cave. Blood. About time already. I've been waiting for ages. Hello? Well, don't just stand there with a smart look on your face. I'm famished. Are you? Bird god? God, King, Lord, Emperor, pick your favorite. As long as you bring me something to eat at once, I'm Vlad and you shall not address me directly. You look a lot less scary than I thought. Oh, I'll turn into something scary, alright. Unless you get me something edible soon, I might just have to devour you. You have significantly fewer teeth than I thought. Quickly now, something red and delicious, something I can really sink my significantly fewer teeth in. So it'll be the blood of a newborn? Ridiculous. I think your lord will go for some beets. I trust you still grow those around here. King beets. Well, he gave me that key. At least let me go ahead and open that other door. Okay, I got the beets. Let's go. Oh no, I didn't get the beets. Alright, I got your damn beets. Give it here. Oh, finally, something to appease the royal stomach. It's taking you so long anyway. I've been waiting here for what felt like ages. Is the ceremony ready? What? No? I don't even know who you are. Peasants, they keep me waiting all this time, and they finally send over peasants. Listen, you, and listen well. Your king shall not be treated this way. King who? King, God, whatever you see me as. I was quite happy in the old land, even without my special title. You could even say that the modest amenities there were better than these royal chambers. I think we have very different definitions of royal, mister. Can't believe they sent such a simpleton after all this time. Sorry, but I don't think there's anything kingly about this place. It's a hole in the ground and abandoned one. Abandoned one? How dare you? These are clearly imperial grounds. You wouldn't know noble blood if it executed you in the town square. Why have you been locked in the, royal chambers for this time? Because of the preparations, of course. It is by my endless grace that I will allow you to hear this explanation only this once. I was chosen as next in line for a divine throne by my loyal followers. They came to my home and took me on my regal trip towards my new kingdom, post haste. It was quite a brutal journey, even by servant standards. For the good of the realm and my own protection, the guards brought me here to the imperial dark cellar. Here I would await the ceremony preparations to be complete. I should be summoned for my coronation shortly. They do like to take their time. It is by my endless grace that I allow you to hear this explanation only this once. I can't believe I have to explain myself to a provincial. I see. Well, at least you're not the bloodthirsty bird god looking to hunt me for sport. How rude. That's what your weird little followers told me. If me and 3 gunmen smelling around the caves for a whiff of my royal behind, I carry no such entourage. And you can very much inform them that absent a coronation ceremony, I am to be left alone. I don't think there's gonna be one, Vlad. Oh no? Why else would I be brought all this way then? You are simply not well informed enough to grasp the intricacies of high-level diplomatic arrangements. I will be here awaiting my servants. If you're not intelligent enough to be one, then be gone from my sight. No royal chambers, what a churl. Does he want? Tell the flight what you've learned? Okay. Fast travel! Are you damn bats? So was there anything in there? Did you see him? I hate to break it to you fellas, there aren't any gods, definitely not any bird ones. Ah, I told you he'd be scared to go. I went through the entire cave and I found your bird god. No you didn't, you're still alive. Wait, actually his name is Vlad and he has a considerably smaller amount of teeth than what I was told. But the feathers? Turns out parrots shed feathers, especially when they're forced in a tiny room. That's impossible. When he asks you, do not go creeping on him anymore, he's got other priorities. This doesn't make sense. The vision in the dream said to look for it. Look for the bird god. I'm starting to think we should all... God, who the fuck writes this shit? I'm starting to think we all should skip late dinners before bed. Maybe it was just our imagination. I haven't dreamt it in a while. Yeah, me either. Not since the night of the fire after the bear died. So that settles it. The what? Yeah, the big fire. Were you born yesterday? Was that about a bear? There's no other bears in the valley except me and my mom. Yeah, there was. They died in the fire, we think. How do you not know about that? I don't know. It was a big deal. That doesn't usually happen. Who was the bear? Did you know him? How did it happen? Look, guy, you won't mind taking your unexpected revelations elsewhere? We kind of have our own deal. We kind of have our own to deal with here. Yeah, besides, it's not us you should be asking about bears around here. Our flavor is murderous, ruthless gods, and those aren't even in anymore, apparently. Yeah, I'll find someone else to ask. Don't let us stop you. The bear is my daddy, apparently. At least I would like to assume so. Definitely mom, maybe? Should be. Yeah, if there'd be another bear here, it'd have to be mom. She would know about old pops. Hey Hank, welcome back. What you up to? You know, just finding peculiar stuff to make more humans turn up. Right, I've just got bee in my bonnet. Well, not literally. Who was watching a movie the other day and had a lot of scary vampires and such. One of them had a very cool looking lamp next to their bed that I've never seen before. It was really gooey and cool looking. If you find it, do you think you could bring me one? Oh, well, shit. Hey, Ma, I'm okay. I've got something I need to ask you. Anything? Did something happen? No, I'm alright. No, I'm alright. Do you know anything about another bear in the valley? Oh, I thought it was just the two of us. Of course I was just here. What else could it be? I don't remember a lot about the fire. I was so little. Hank dear, I'm feeling a little cold in my fingers. Would you mind bringing your old ma a nice cup of tea? Lyndon. Will do if could. Oh, let's collect this. Job complete, yep. Oh, I'm done. Okay, well. I like that. Sort would be nice. The hell? There's nothing over here. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Why is it doing that? Did you make some tea? Yeah, careful, it's hot. Just a little spicy. It's perfect. Just like you, my dear baby. Do you know anything about another bear? You make such great tea. You should open up a tea shop. Oh, I don't even know what all the flowers look like. I just like how the water boils. Huh, this is sweet, baby. Yes. Is there something you're not telling me? Hank, my dear boy. My dear boy. I know it. It's the dad. I've always told you that your name came from the spirits, Hank. Well, in a way it did. It was your brother who picked it. His name was Artie, and he was the best kid anyone could ask for. Oh, it's the brother, not the dad. Damn it. It's close. All the nonsense and myths about the gods, they're all stories to scare children. But I won't lie and say I didn't pray to them that evening. Oh, that night, the night of the fire, the universe was merciless. The sky felt so heavy even before the sun set. You could tell death was in the air. Artie was afraid the fire would spread and he left to save his friends. He never came back. All we found was his burnt hat and torn clothes, pierced by these black stone needles. The fire went on for over a week. We ran and ran until we managed to escape here in this little corner of the woods. This is where we finally stopped to rest. It was just the two of us from then on, trying to survive. You mean me and the pain that kept us company for all these years? I shouldn't have let him go. My dear boy, I've never told another soul about this. Or I'll just say. You don't have to say anything, Hank. I'm sorry I haven't told you after all this time. I was afraid. I thought that if you knew, it would make it real again. It would bring the pain back and it would attempt death again somehow. I can't read today. It would bring the pain back and it would tempt death again somehow to come take you too. No, Ma, no, I wouldn't let it. I'm sorry I lied to you. I understand. It's okay. I'm just a little surprised, I guess. I already loved you a lot. He was so strong, but also kind and caring. You were just as much. But after that night, I don't think I was going to make it, but you kept me afloat. You made me keep going. Sorry, Mom. You have nothing to be sorry about, my dear baby boy. You have an amazing and kind soul, which you always share with others, always so carefully. I'd like you to have this. It somehow kept Artie close to me all these years. I think it's time he was by your side for a while. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for telling me. I love you, dear. Onyx time. Uh-oh. Time to go back into... Oh, where the hell is the dog? Any luck with lamp? Got one right here. So wavy and almost delicious looking. I don't have much to swap with, though. I just have some dog collars I stole a few years back from the discount store. There's no way for a pup to live, you know? Awesome. You can have it if you want. More charcoal, at least. Don't really care for it right now, so... Yeah, it was through this door first. Okay. And then we go down this way. Or no, we go straight this way, and then... No, this just takes me around. This way. And then this way, yeah. Onyx time. Alright, let's see what's in here. No items I can see on the map. Oh. Something was up there. Oh. A wolf. Fox. Whatever. Hi. I thought I told you to move on. I thought I told you to move. Paris, you took on the great risk for coming here. I'm surprised you found your way in. What are you? Silence. You're to speak only when spoken to. This is not your parents' friend's cellar. I am Rest and I do not respond to any inquiries. Unless I am required to. Are you required to? Do not tempt fate. You're just as guilty as them for opening the way again. Opening the way? For who, people? Said silence. If you wish to ask a question, I will grant you one answer, but it must be one. One question, one answer. Does it have to be about the humans? What do you know about people? Humans are a walking, talking plague upon the world. They are capable of creating means they do not comprehend. Means of creation and means of destruction. And they are easily manipulated. They do not value other life around them unless it is to their benefit. They sometimes barely value their own. Their stupidity brought immeasurable destruction to this land, bringing suffering to themselves, but also all the animals. Oh, what about the animals? One question, one answer. I'll ask you another question. What about us? What do you know about animals? Animals are nothing if not less destructive humans. Animals do not seek to live beyond their means. Survival is both a noble and self-sustainable goal that animals do not seek to overstep. They are more sincere and less volatile than humans. This is why the god aspects keep their animal form, instead of appearing human. So gods are real? Are you a god? One question, one answer. What do you know about gods? Gods are simple to perceive but difficult to understand. We are aspects of the world we concentrated into a conscious form. We are not born, we are an accumulation of energies emitted by the universe. Every world is different and every universe radiates different energies that assemble different gods. I am one of them. In this universe, I am a god of disorder and fear. That checks out. This world has another 4. What are they? One question, one answer. Think carefully about your next question. It could very well be your last. Oh, I guess which one of the gods looks like a bird? What, is that your question? Yeah, it's the only one I saw in my dream. You saw Kai in your dreams? That is not possible. So it's Kai then. What are they god of? How many times am I gonna keep? Thank you. Thank you, Hank. I'll tell you if you tell me what's going on. Very well. In an ideal universe, humans would not have to exist, yet they do, which proves just as far from ideal this truly is. But in actuality, nothing is universal and neither are humans. Some are indeed born with capacities for more than just self-interest. Whether that can be considered good or bad depends on who you address the question to. In the same terms, neither are all animals strictly beneficial to the precise flow of nature. Some are innately built with destructive tendencies. In reality, no creature born from disorder will ever adhere to one rigid set of structures. Either are capable of both good and bad. As it is governed by the gods, who are by their very nature the fruit of disorderly chaos, Iris exists through disorder and the abundance of fear in it innate carries. Vara nurtures regret and envy, both in ample reserve throughout this world. It's a bear. Arabos reflects both wisdom and skill, although not exactly in high demand as of late. Time perpetuates violence and apathy, forces that have no trouble thriving on their own, although suspiciously dormant for a while. And Kai, the oldest of us who exist through the accumulation of order and light, both of which have been extremely dim in recent times. This is how the universe is governed in harmony. Or perhaps how it should be. Okay, well. A disruption occurred in recent times. I do not know what involved, but I know that it was strong. Humans enacted an amount of pain and destruction of overwhelming proportions. Kai has been absent since. I have been here trying to prevent another occurrence. Now speak, what did you see? I saw a dark figure with what looked like wings and a very bright blue eyes. How could you see Kai? You have been making great efforts to entice humans back into this valley. It's like you said, not all people are bad. Some are actually really nice, but some can really suck. Why would he appear to you? A lot of them just like to leave trash everywhere, though. Before the disruption, Kai reached out to me. They left me a relic. Onyx stone, a relic darker than the night. Oh, that's like the little needle I used to get in this place. What? One question, one answer. Tell me, oh geez. Alright, the doorway had a picture of a stag, and one of its little antler bits was missing. Oh, what did it look like? It looked just like that. Very dark but shiny. When I put it in, the door opened. I see, then it's clear what I must do. You will take the onyx stone and you will use it to find Kai. What? How am I supposed to do that? That is as far as my knowledge reaches. You must reach the conclusion on your own. But you must do it, and it must be soon. I was just getting used to this place. Leave. Scream. Gods. It's a fox. There you go. Hey, Oliver. Hey, Oliver. You wouldn't have anything in your toolbox that could handle something like this, right? Oh, that's quite the stone you've got there. I don't think any of my regular tools are going to be any use to that. But I do have something a little bit more heavyweight. Give it here. Maybe a old jeweler's kit can cut through it. Oh, would you look at that? Went right through it like a butter knife. Through, jeez. No, that's not it. Anyway, bud. There's a kit going to get through the hardest stone you need. But I can't let you have it for nothing. I'm sorry. It's already cost me an arm and leg. You can get it from my shop if you found someplace to use it. Oh. Jesus Christ. Jeweler's kit. Yeah, 5K, 5K, 5K. Give me 5K. That's all I need. Yes! Alright. Where do you need a jeweler's kit? Jeweler's kit. Jeweler's kit. I have no idea what to do with jeweler's kit. I know I've seen it before, but where is it? Oh. Okay, that's right. Hollow Gate. They're first. Oh! I'm gonna look at the view first, and don't mind me. It's too high even for me. That's a big-ass bird. Kai. Hello. Hey there, nice birdie. Thank you. I didn't do anything, I swear. You did, more than you know. However, I don't even know how to do that. You don't be alarmed, you are not in danger. Not any more than you were a minute ago. So, I am in danger? In a sense, life itself implies the presence of danger to its permanence. I'm not the right bear to talk to about these things, but you are the only one here. The only one that could ever be here. I'm only here because the fox kept telling me to be. Ah, Eris. Well, more like yelling at me for no good reason, but still. A worthy counterpart, Eris. Excuse me as I draw my breath for a moment. Okay. Thank you. Mean about Eris. Eris provided stability for the world while I was indisposed. Even though her methods are her own, it was enough to ground reality in my absence. Where were you? I was right here, unable to leave. I had been weakened and imprisoned over the course of years, until you found me. Before this, the world had been plunged into disarray. Not a simple chaos that thrives within its own disorder that would eventually balance itself out. This was a complex cycle of cruelty and death orchestrated by another god. Sign, the embodiment of violence. He had found a way to lure humans into a false sense of power permeated through his own potential. Humans are the perfect vessels to imbue with a deceiving dominance, so the violence spread and Thine grew stronger. As luck would have it, it was also humans that provided the opposing force required, leading to a boiling energy that eventually had no more space to accumulate, and such erupted. The Night of the Fire. Right. Was that why it happened? Were you there? Wait, did you see any bears? Did you see my brother? Gods just don't usually resolve such a multitude of inquiries. Sorry, yeah, I knew that. The conflict began after the sun had set. Clear night had fallen over the valley. The darkness settled over all the humans, animals, and nature in this corner of the world. The tension that had been building up over days and months and years was not visible, but perceptible. Without a moment of hesitation, the violence erupted. Brutality and rage exploded, the savage momentum engulfing everything in their path. Humans fighting each other, answering violence with little regard for any of their surroundings. Invisible to the mortal eye, my confrontation with Thine had begun. Ah. A celestial skirmish that would have determined more than just the outcome of this clash. It would define the shape of this world and its immediate future. If violence and pain were to continue their reign, there would be little left to share between either humans, animals, or the gods. I did, however, catch a glimpse of someone else in that moment. Your brother was indeed present at the time of our conflict. His was a valiant effort to aid the victims of this wave of violence, but his outer shell proved too fragile to endure the brutality that ensued. Indeed, Thine stuck with the force so powerful almost nothing could confront it. In the aftermath of our clash, everything turned white as if I was struck by lightning. Then dark, as if that had been the last sliver of light to ever exist. The battle had no clear winners, only unmistakable losers on all sides. I do not know what Thine's fate was, but I do know he did fare slightly better than I had, if only just. I'd collapsed here at the top of Hollowgate, too weak to rise. I know Thine still had some residual strength, for it was he that imprisoned me in these onyx shackles. And to make sure I could not leave by any means, he locked me behind this dark sorcery. Placing an onyx font at the entrance is as an unbreakable bond, the mirror of his youthful innocence. And so this is where I began my slumber, trying to recover what little power I could, until someone somehow could break the stone and break the curse. The conflict began after the sun had set, until just now when someone somehow did manage to break the stone and free me from my shackles. Please allow me another moment to draw my breath. See how now. That is not ours to know, but only the universe's. I've now been freed from an existence convicted to slumber, a fate I could never avoid it on my own. But hindsight is best left to die alone. You've done well, young bear. Better than would expected of you. Better than most. I thank you. Freedom. Skies have cleared. The burden of the dark is slowly lifting. The light is free to dance once more. I grieve for your brother's life, as I do all souls that are taken prematurely. But I am grateful for your heart, as it achieved an ambition greater than its promise. And that does indeed fill my own, with great purpose. Okay. Anything up here? No. Alright, well, I guess I'm going back to Pinefall to deliver the museum exhibit. That's what I wanted to say. Now what? Where do I go now? You know what? I'm gonna go steal Barbara's shit. Bitch stole my shit. I'm gonna steal hers. Eye for an eye. She doesn't have anything I can steal. Oh. Alright, so the only other place I know where I have left to go is Whitestone Bay, I guess. I also had to look up to see what would happen or what to do after Kai, because I was dumbfounded. There was nothing else to do. I talked to everybody. No one gave me anything else. So as I was saying, I did look it up what to do after you and freed Kai, because I was just browsing around and couldn't figure out anything else but to upgrade this area and complete this this quest stuff. And there is simply nothing else to do. So I don't know. I was expecting credits or something, but I guess not, which is kind of awkward. So I'm gonna leave this here, guys. And so far, the game has its pros and cons. It's fun to play, definitely. Just it gets irritating sometimes for all the back and forth you have to do when you could have just done it once, but could have just gone in one direction once. But it's okay, no problems. It's a simple game to play, actually, so it's very fun, very entertaining, very cute. So, but we're gonna leave this here. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in, and if you haven't yet, please like, follow, subscribe. And check out my other videos. I've got a few videos that you might enjoy, so. But till then, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!